Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich. I have engaged in a little bit of my standard harmless cheating. I've redistributed some of the French-controlled states to this is controlled by the Germans. This is controlled by the Czechs. This is controlled by the Slovenes. This is controlled by the Poles. This is controlled by the Austrians. I think yeah, that's it. Basically, I transferred states based on what faction they belong to. So, Austria is a puppet of the Ruskies, so I gave them Moravia. Czechia is a yeah, Czechia is controlled by the commies, so I gave them Upper Austria. Similarly, over here, the only one that I shifted was this random province. I gave that to the Swedish commune, whatever. This one, however, I gave to the Finns because it was controlled by the Russians. The AI might have been interested in doing that anyways. I'm not doing it anything here. Nothing needs to happen. I'm not doing it anywhere else because it doesn't really need to happen anywhere else. Anyways, I think we were planning on justifying against Afghanistan. That's probably smart. The Independence Republic of Thailand is guaranteed by Japan. So if I declare war on Thailand, I'm declaring war on Japan. So we're not going to fight them. I'd considered it, but that seems stupid. It looks like we may want to boost these up. Boop. 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 There we go. Lots of railroady stuff. Want to improve it. Not too bad. There we go. Yeah, it takes like 2 seconds for the railroads to be built. Advanced armor protection. Alright, we are now in 42, which means it's time to get weapons 3. It means it's time to get our final advanced computing machine. And okay, Tripolitania Republic has joined the Cairo Pact. Surprised that didn't happen already, but whatever. Plan is to attack Afghanistan, then attack Persia after they've conquered Hayil. We got foreign air instructors. Do I want to get any of these immediately? No. I'm debating restoring the unity of Kashmir, but no. I think we should probably get... Let's just get the infrastructure now. These are kind of bad now, but whatever. Hyderabad Madras Express. Hyderabad, not Hyderabad. Okay, Azerbaijan has joined the Moscow Accord. Maybe Afghanistan might end up joining, which would make our little declaration here kind of annoying. Alright, what is Hyderabad, Madras, Bombay, and Mysore all can get infrastructure? Can anyone else get infrastructure? Gujarat, Orissa. Ugh. Who knows? I'm gonna get more. Sure. That. Okay, I don't need that much. There we go. Alright. Persia declared war on Hayil. I'm willing to cancel. Yeah, that war is going about as Syndicalists victorious in Greek elections. What the heck? That's pretty funny. Interesting. Yeah, they joined the Russians and then they flipped on them. That's some interesting spice going on there. Huh. We'll see whether that... Yeah, I'm not ready to fight the Ruskies quite yet. Though eventually we are going to fight the Ruskies. Let's see. I don't need heavy bombs. Might want better transports, I guess. It's 42. Ah, advanced artillery. That's what we want, obviously. We have so many guys. We have so many divisions. It's not a reasonable amount of divisions. I'm gonna transfer these guys over here, and also say that you can train. Production research need. Yeah. Yeah, we are waiting for approved engine. 42 stuff. Anything spicy? No. 42 stuff. 43 stuff. This is 42 stuff. Let's get better engineering. Alright. Again, better 42 stuff. Better field hospital. Yeah, Hail is not lasting long. That means we can swing into Afghanistan and swing into Persia. That's significant. So things are really shaping up to be spicy, aren't they? The Argentinians, I think, got out of this pretty scot-free, as did the Brazilians. Now, in a logical world, they would join the Entente. Though, I'm not sure we live in a logical world. I mean, they might just be like, you know, I've had my fill of big boy politics. Well, crap. Russian state declared war in Afghanistan. Crap. Yeah, we have like 60 some days. They're not going to last 60 days. Ugh, that's so frustrating. If we'd gone a little bit faster, yeah, we're going to go Bombay to Bangalore. Which region did this buff? Hyderabad. Got the faster construction speed buff. So let's use it. Can I send volunteers? Yes, I can. That's a silly situation, isn't it? That I would want to send volunteers to a nation I'm trying to conquer. I don't think it's worth it. That's it for the Far Eastern Army. Hopefully they last long enough that I can stab them in the back. That's it for the... Okay, man, this is a really silly war. Okay, integration efforts, rally public support. I could do that, conceivably. I could also partially mobilize, which is, I think, a much better use of my time. Republic of Thailand declared war on the Empire of Japan. What an interesting decision that you made there. Shoot. Now I want to justify you, because you're no longer guaranteed. Now, I think the Japs are a little busy. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Afghanistan. Hold the line. Hold the line long enough for me to conquer you. Can they do it? Who knows? God only knows. This is Ordnance Factories Board. This is infantry weapons. Yeah, we want soft attack and breakthrough. Hard attack and piercing is, like, nice, but... yeah, that's probably going to be it for them. Sikkim is now a core. Darjeeling, Arunchal, all cores. Not important cores, mind you, but cores. Am I going to be able to get the big backstab? Probably not. We can hold out hope. That is Hyderabad and Bombay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, next up is Bridge and Road, I think. If we could just grab Herat, that would be so nice. Let's see here. We probably want to do stuff like, boop, and then boop, and then boop. We'll try that. Okay. So much for that, alliance. Man, that's right. The Russians kind of pop off. They kind of pop off during this period. So we maybe need to get concerned about them. At least it's distracting them. Okay. We want better towed artillery. Hard attack is not a huge bonus, but it's something. No, radar is really nice. But like, how many points do we have in air? We only have one. We're very close to another point. But I think we need to get jet engines as soon as possible. Radar is nice, but it's only nice. How close are we? We're so far away, right? We're so close. Next up, we need to declare on the Republic. Okay, we have our declaration. We're going to prepare to justify against the Republic of Thailand, which is what it is. They're at war with like everyone, so we want to nab them before they're done. We want to attack while we still can. Declare war. Call allies. We want to go, go, go as much as we possibly can. Split. No, like that. There we go. Rush Kabul. Rush down here. Dang, they lost Kabul. That's no good. Do I want a non-aggression pact with the Russians? I actually think I do. I actually think I do want a non-aggression pact with Russia. It means they might have to fiddle around before they declare on me. Let me let me check what they could do now that they've been reborn with Russia. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think they're gonna assimilate. Pacify doesn't matter. They're gonna invade Afghanistan. They can invite us. Yeah. Invite. Aid. Invade, invite. I think I want a non-aggression pact with the Russians. I think that I need a non-aggression pact with the Russians. Whatever the consequences of this are. I think I need that. Kind of wish I had my guys here. You can get infantry expert. Get here as soon as you can. Rush as quickly as you can. For Operation Land Grab. Grab as much as you can while you still can. Poland, Serbia, sure. Afghanistan's capitulated. But we don't have that much. Dang. That may be what we have to accept. At least for now. Yep. We have South Afghanistan and North Afghanistan. Ugh, that's frustrating, but honestly, it's fine. I think they may be able to align Persia, too. That's equally frustrating. I mean, controlling Herat is not bad. It's not good, though. Not an ideal situation by any means. My frickin' road network is dog water. It's so bad. Yeah, I just need to improve my railroads system. Just need to make it better overall. Really nothing to it other than that. Yeah. That'll do it. There's military engineering vehicles. I'll get a flamethrower tank. Land warfare is, you know, it is what it is. Let's see here. No, remember my little plan I had before. I need to be smart about where I put my rail connections. But I need to be smarter like this. Boop, 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 and then boop, 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 boop. Rail connections are more important than infrastructure. Infrastructure is nice, but hi, I can get that from Tibet. Nice. Now it's gonna whine that it's not giving me enough, but yeah, I'm not running into many tanks, so I don't feel as though it's much of an issue. Oh, Thailand. Oh, Thailand. I'm coming back for you. South Asian domination is my whole deal, my friend. And you are standing in the way of progress. My progress, that is. Alright, here's what I'm going to do for now. Is not deploy here. We're going to back up from Herat. Because right now, there's go, Bridge Road Project. We can get some infrastructure here. We can get from infrastructure here. What the heck? We can get from infrastructure here. This is probably my priority. Paving Baluchistan becomes a peripheral region. I'll take it. Next up is not that. Prioritize rural growth. That seems good. Let's prioritize rural growth. Uh-oh. Supply here is really bad. Where does it start being bad? Right about here. Can I build a supply depot here? I can. I can do that. Improve our rail infrastructure and build me a supply depot. Oh, this will be constructed by September. Alright, we can speed up. That's it for Central America. Ripperoni, pepperoni. Don't vote for Silva Berlusconi. Yeah. And now we are... Look at this! Big entente. The entente has been given new blood. In sort of its final moments of life. It has been revived for a second time. And yeah, again, it's fine if we Fine if we trade there. All right. It's June. Do we want to do anything fancy here? I think we should just start getting light ships. Carrier task force. Not necessarily a bad idea. Carriers are generally understood to be BAD bad. Look how these guys are not moving out of the zone of terrible supply. Even though they probably should be moving out of the zone of terrible supply. MPs. Supply usage. Well, we're just complaining about supply usage, so might as well do that. Prioritize rural growth. We did it. Subsidize Indian businesses. Field Hospital 3. Military Police 3. Hindustan Motors and Bajaj Auto. The fall of Constantinople! The Turks have finally been driven out of Europe. Hold the line there, Ottomans. I know you won't, but it's convenient if you survive a little bit longer. I would love to devour your delicious, delicious corpse. This is such a funny thing that we did here. Just getting integrator? No, it's just occupied. That's kind of a cool thing that happened. Pope arrives in Brazil. Good for him. We're not Catholic, so we don't care. Tawang is now a core of the Indian Federation. Right, Mandalay and stuff. Where's Tawang? Oh, right, this was the part we got here. It doesn't have very many people living there. Alright, how many? September, huh? Strengthen the industrial centers. Boop. Persia declared war on Muscat. Hey, that's good for me. Listen, the bigger Persia gets, the tastier it will be when I devour its corpse. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I'm having a great time. Anyways, I'm going to see you in the next episode when hopefully we invade Thailand and take all of its land and increase the power and prestige of the Indian Federation. Either way, I will see you then. Bye-bye.